Howdy. Hey, Floydy. Floydy's here. Floyd is here. But Floyd doesn't show up. There, see Floyd? Whoa. Floyd doesn't like being picked up. By surprise. See you, Floyd. No, now Floyd's annoyed. I had to show you Floyd. Floyd was right there getting petted. Now she's not going to come and visit me for, maybe 10 minutes. Cats forget. That's why I'm like cats, right? I forget. But we don't forgive. Floyd has never forgiven my daughter. For what? We don't know. Probably for traveling back and forth. Because my daughter shipped her, back to her place. Then when she went on a job, for a month or so, came and lived here. Then when my daughter was back home, back there, and so on and forth. So Floyd didn't like traveling. Cats don't like traveling. So I think that's what we figured, that she just decided if she had to travel every time she saw my daughter, she didn't want to see my daughter. So now my daughter never sees Floyd. Well, yes, she does see Floyd occasionally. But nobody sees Floyd very much. We see her. I'm allowed to pet her. My husband is allowed to touch her every now and then. But, yeah, she's just not terribly friendly. She's friendly, but she's not very sociable. How's that? My back is horrible. It's not in pain, but whenever I sit down, I have a hard time straightening back up when I get up, and so on and so forth. So I have made a doctor's appointment, but it's like way off. It's in April 10th. I haven't done March yet, so this is a couple of weeks off. And we're thinking, my husband thinks it's because of the way I look at the screen, because of my glasses, because of my bifocals, and how I have to stand at the screen, and I always have to tilt. So I'm thinking maybe I should get different glasses for working on my computer, which will only mean that I'll have another pair of glasses here to switch off to. It's not a big deal. If what I'm thinking is right, or what he's thinking is right. It remains to be seen if that's what my optician's conclusion is as well. Because this is awful. Because I'll sit down, and then when I get back up, it's like, and I have to pry myself back up, right? Into even this stool, which used to be fine, is not good enough. Obviously, something's gone terribly wrong. So, what do I have to change? The height of my desk. I've changed the position of my computer. We're going to go with that for now. I'm going to see my optician tomorrow. That's what he says. So maybe I won't need that doctor's appointment. Way off, 2 weeks off. I may be able to cancel it if we figure out what's wrong before that. I do have another pair of frames, but I didn't want to use them for, so I may be switching these frames to computer viewing glasses and the new frames to, which would not displease me. Yeah. Whatever. On the other hand, I might just be able to get some glasses, cheap frame for here, and leave the other frames for future glasses. I don't know. Maybe I could just, but I'm not tired of these glasses, these frameless glasses. They're nice. And my framed glasses may not always be suitable. Or maybe that'll be the new me. I don't know. I haven't really figured out frames. So that remains to be seen. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. It is that time. See if my old controller works. It does. Yes. Sorry, this is our old controller. My husband has the newer controller over there. I prefer this controller. But one of the buttons, the one, doesn't work very well, and you have to super push it. Sometimes it does not work. Today at work was good except for my back. Yeah. So I basically have to do that every time I get up, and it's worse if I sit for longer. And it's starting to, my hips are starting to be very irritated. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I got a little bit of marking for a task that I gave them today. It was kind of cool. It was that speaking task that I said I was going to give them. So I just ask them a question, we have a little conversation, and then I fill out the form. Just check. Seems to work. We'll see. Because I have to get some speaking tasks in there for a couple of my students who are excellent speakers and excellent at everything else. All they need is their speaking to go up. And once they do that, they can move along. And they should be moving along, except their speaking isn't very good. And if I can get their speaking tasks in, boom. So I'm trying to get many speaking tasks in for those particular students in particular. Because they're going to do well while the other people are not there yet. So it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think that's all I had to say. I don't have anything else to do. This is my only... I've been marking this all day because I actually did it yesterday and I only asked a few more people today. So I'm done the class. Once I get these, I'll hand them back and they'll go into their portfolios. Speaking. Pretty darn good. Yes. It was a nice day for walking. That house over there, duplex, looks pretty nice. I don't think there's anybody living in there yet, but it looks like it's pretty close to being livable. Which means that it didn't even take a year. No, certainly didn't take a year. No way. They started that last summer. Worked over the winter. So less than a year. I don't know exactly. Look back in the videos. I have no idea. What else? Yeah, I was trying to get to see my doctor. I was getting really frustrated. I cried. Well, I was trying to get an appointment in the morning or at break. And everyone was on break. And so when I got off the phone, frustrated, didn't make an appointment, I sat down and one of the teachers says, "Are you all right, Monica?" Don't say that to me because I will cry if you say, "Are you all right, Monica?" Are you all right, Monica? Uncle? Okay. Yeah. So I had to, gather myself before I went out. But I was okay. I was okay. I was okay by the time I got back to my classroom. That teacher and I, we had a little, oh, it's not that you said anything wrong or anything. It's just that I'm frustrated, and I was so frustrated. So that was my frustration coming out as tears, which is my problem. And so she and I, we chatted in the hallway so that I wouldn't have to go back in the classroom, still, dripping. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It's one of the magnets. That's the only magnet my son brought back for me. He brought back lots of cool stuff for us. Everybody got all sorts of neat gifts. I can't wait to use my selfie stick. He brought me a selfie stick. Of course he would bring me a selfie stick. Who else needs a selfie stick, right? I used it for a picture of him and me. It's the only time I've used it so far. I'm going to use it on my own. I'm not going to use it with anyone else around. I'm going to get the hang of it eventually. I don't know when I'll have time to do any of this. I don't. Anyway, I feel like a coffee and a snack, and my husband has gone shopping, so there's no coffee coming. So I'm going to grab a small snack. Just because.